Well, hopefully this won't be as bad as the last game was. Welcome back to my South City Triceratops Walk-On Dynasty, and today we are in our 5th game of the season taking on the 2-1 Florida Atlantic Owls. The best player on their team is apparently their punter, Nick Hill, at an 87 overall, but they do have an 86 overall quarterback in Brian Smith, an 86 overall outside linebacker, another mid-80s quarterback in Ken Wilson, who is an 83 overall, and then their running back is an 81 overall in Ncaa. We are obviously still looking for our very first win here in this series. I really thought we would stand a chance against Texas State, but they came out and punched us in the mouth and we were never able to respond. If we don't win this week, I highly doubt we're going to win next week at Alabama. We actually have a common opponent on our schedule with Florida Atlantic. In the second game of the season, they played Florida State and lost 16-34. Obviously, we lost 52-7. But we're now ready to jump into today's game, so let's see if we can compete today and try to get our first win in the series. And it looks like we get to deal with rain today, so that should really help our passing offense. But let's go ahead and send this one deep as Florida Atlantic will get the ball first. They will field it from about the 5-yard line. Wilson will bring it up. He's across the 20, 25, 30, and he's brought down near the 35. Now out comes Florida Atlantic's quarterback Brian Smith to lead the offense. He comes out in shotgun. Carr is the running back. On the first play of the game, they will give it to Carr, and he's met by Flanagan, but brings up a gain of 7. That would set up a 2nd and 3. Now Smith back in shotgun. He'll take the snap and roll out to the outside. He's going to throw downfield, caught by Harrison for the first down into SCU territory, a 12-yard gain. A 6-yard run from Keon Carr on the next play brings up a 2nd and 4 for the Owls now. Back in a pistol formation, he takes a snap, hands off to Carr to the outside, who will use his speed and get the first down for a 5-yard gain. 1st and 10, back in a shotgun formation now from about the 36-yard line. Smith will take the snap, it's hand off to Green to the outside, he breaks one tackle and will be brought down in the backfield for a loss of 3, and that was going to come from Michael Starks. That would set up a 2nd and 13. He comes back in pistol here. Smith will take the snap, hand up to Green up the middle. This time he'll get some positive yards. Stiff arm, one man still going, and finally brought down for a 10-yard run. That brings up a 3rd and 3. He comes back in pistol formation. From the 29-yard line, he takes a snap, runs a play action. Now he throws downfield, caught by Downs for the first down, brought down inside the 20, a gain of 11. 1st and 10. He comes out with 2 running backs in the backfield now. He takes a snap, runs a play action, looking to pass. He has a man wide open that's caught by Cox, who was down inside the 10 and will be forced out of bounds for a 10-yard gain. I believe Carr is back in at running back. It'll be an option play. Smith to the outside will keep himself stiff arm, one man to get brought down for a 5-yard gain. 2nd and goal. Now out in a goal line set. He'll line up under center. It's a toss to the outside. Carr has some pretty good blocking and will be able to walk into the end zone as they go up 7-0. Well, let's see what kind of offense wants to show up today. We get to start at the 25-yard line. Wilson over rocker in motion. Take the snap, a quick throw to the outside, and he overthrows a man on the first play, but there is a flag down, and it is going to be holding on the offense. Well, the first play did not go great. Now 1st and 20, out in shotgun. We'll run a read option, give it to Overrocker up the middle, and he will get those yards back, or at least most of them, a gain of 9. Eli Cox comes back in pistol now. He'll take the snap and look to pass. We're going to lob this one down the sideline, but he overthrows Whitfield. That makes it 3rd and 11. Now we're out in a 5-wide set. Cox will take the snap and look to pass. We're going to throw this one over the middle, but he throws behind the receiver and it gets picked off, and Florida Atlantic will have field position at the 20-yard line. They come back out in shotgun with a chance to make it a 2-score game. They run an option play. Smith to the outside, has some good blocking. No one's in front of him, and he will walk into the end zone completely untouched, and they are up 14-0. Well, the read option worked okay the first time this game. Let's try it again on 1st and 10. We'll give it to Overrocker, who goes up the middle, and he'll get a gain of 6 this time. Now we're going to see if we can get a quick pass to work here. It's 2nd and 4. Cox out of shotgun. A quick throw to the outside will be caught by Barnes for the first down, a gain of 5. An incomplete pass on 1st down leads to 2nd and 10. Cox out of shotgun. We'll drop back to pass. We're going to throw this one over the middle, and he overthrows everybody. I hit X, and he threw that closer to B. Looks like it's going to be one of those days from our quarterback now. 3rd and 10. Cox back in shotgun. We'll take the snap and looks to pass. We're going to throw this one to the outside, and he overthrows Overrocker this time. They would start this drive with a 5-yard run from the quarterback. Now it's 2nd and 5. He's back in pistol. Smith will take the snap, hand up to Carr to the outside, and Carr will get met by Flanagan, and he will get brought down inches shy of the marker. 3rd and inches, back in pistol again. Smith will take the snap. It's a handoff to Carr to the outside. He has the first down pretty easily, cuts up field, and is brought down for an 11-yard gain. On the next play, it's another pistol formation for the Owls. Smith will take the snap and look to pass. He's going to look to run. He's sacked, fumbles the ball, and it's recovered by Michael Starks. SCU will take over in great field position. Our quarterback is off to a 1 of 6 start through the air, so let's try to lean on the ground a little bit. We're going to run a read option. Cox will keep himself, and he jukes that one defender, will end up with a 10-yard gain. These hardly ever work for us, but we're going to try a regular run play. Handoff to Overrocker, who will spin his way forward and get the first down. We come back in shotgun from the 24-yard line. Cox will take the snap. It's a screen to the outside. It's caught by Hill, and Hill will make one-man miss, end up with the first down, breaking tackles, and finally brought down near the 10. First and goal from the 8-yard line, out in pistol. We'll take the snap, handoff to Overrocker up the middle, and he will fight his way down inside the 5, still not ruled down, and finally ruled down for a gain of 4. Now a second and goal, back in shotgun. We'll take the snap, it's another read option, and Eli Cox will get into the end zone, touchdown Triceratops, and we'll make it 14-7. He's back in a pistol formation with 36 seconds to go here in the first quarter. It's a read option. Smith to the outside. He'll try to get to the edge, but he's brought down for just a 1-yard play. Now a second and 9 in what is possibly going to be the last play of the first quarter. It's a handoff to Carr up the middle, and Carr will have the first down running over people and brought down near the 45. They will begin the second quarter in shotgun. It's an option play. Smith to the outside, and this time he'll end up with a gain of about 9 yards. That puts them into SCU territory now. Second and 1. Hand up to Carr, but he's hit immediately and brought down in the backfield, a loss of 2. That play was set up a 3rd and 4. Smith out of shotgun. It's a screen to the outside, caught by Carr, but he will be brought down for no gain, and they'll punt it away. They're lined up in a weird formation. I'm kind of afraid they're going to go for this one. On 4th and 4, he's going to look to pass. He throws to the outside, caught by Matthews, but he's brought down for a loss of 3 and a turnover on downs. So we once again get to take over in Owl territory. On 1st and 10, out in shotgun, we'll take the snap. It's a screen to the outside, caught by Overrocker, but this screen's not going to work near as well, as he will get brought down for just a 1-yard gain. I can't run the ball all day. We're going to have to try to throw it. Cox back in shotgun. We'll take the snap and look to pass. A quick throw over the middle will be caught by Barnes for a 5-yard gain. That brings up a 3rd and 4 out in a 5-wide set. We'll take the snap and look to pass. We're going to throw this one to the outside, and that should have been intercepted. I thought we could get it to Whitfield. We're just going to get aggressive here. It's 4th and 4. We're going to go for it. Cox out of shotgun. We'll drop back to pass, and we'll throw this one over the middle, and it's dropped by Whitfield. He had the first down. 1st and 10 now for Florida Atlantic. He comes back in shotgun. Smith will take the snap, roll it to the left side. Now look to go downfield. He'll find Rucker wide open downfield, and he'll be brought down near the 30. A gain of 28 on the play. On the next play, Smith will take the snap and look to pass. He lobs it down the sideline. He's got a man caught by Downs for a gain of 16. Now back in a pistol formation from inside the 15-yard line. He'll send 84 in motion. Now he brings him back at tight end here. Smith will take the snap, hand up to Carr up the middle, who has great blocking and will get into the end zone. Touchdown, Florida Atlantic, and they are up 21-7. 1st and 10 now for SCU. We come out of the 25-yard line. It's a hand up to Overrocker up the middle, and that will turn into about a 4-yard gain. Now a 2nd and 6, and Cox is back in shotgun again. He'll take the snap and look to pass. We'll throw this one underneath, caught by Overrocker, who will turn it into a first down, a gain of 7. A new set of downs and back in shotgun again. It'll be another read option. Cox will keep himself, send out a defender, have the first down, and get brought down in Florida Atlantic territory. I was wrong about being in Florida Atlantic territory. We were down to the 50. Cox back in shotgun. We'll take the snap and look to pass. Roll out to the outside and just try to throw it away, but he fumbles the ball, and somehow our lineman misses it. That went horribly. That's partially on me for running right into the defender, but the offensive lineman failed to pick that up when it was right at his feet. Now Florida Atlantic takes over in SCU territory with a read option to the outside, and Smith will break that tackle and now break up the sideline. No one's in front of him. Can he get caught from behind inside the 5? And he is brought down at the 1-yard line. That brings up a 1st and goal, and they come out in a 5-wide set. Carr will keep himself to the outside, and he will get brought down inside the 1. That now sets up a 2nd and goal. He comes back in a shotgun formation here. He'll send his tight end in motion. Takes a snap, it's a read option, and Smith will walk into the end zone completely untouched, as they are now up 28-7. 1st and 10, back in shotgun again. We'll send Overrocker in motion now. Cox will take the snap, and we're going to look to throw this one downfield. We've got a man that's caught by Davis, who's brought down to the 45-yard line, a gain of 20. That was a solid start to the drive. Now from the 45-yard line out of shotgun, we'll run the read option, and Cox will keep himself, and he has some solid blocking and turns that into a 5-yard gain. Cox back in shotgun on the next play. He'll take the snap and look to pass. We're going to throw this one down the sideline, and that one's going to get intercepted. The defensive back was able to jump and take it out of the air. I thought we might be able to fit that over the top of the defensive back. Obviously not. Now 1st and 10 for Florida Atlantic. Smith will take the snap and throw it away immediately. That was actually his first incomplete pass of the day. Now Smith comes back in shotgun with Carr in the backfield. 2:40 to go in the half. He'll take the snap and look to pass. A quick throw caught by a wide open Carr for the first down into SCU territory. An 11-yard run from their running back Keon Carr on the next play brings up another new set of downs. Now out of pistol, they'll give it to Carr again, right back up the middle for another first down run. He'll take the snap and it's a play action. A quick throw over the middle caught by Smith for the first down, and he is brought down at about the 5-yard line, a gain of 19. That would also cause Florida Atlantic to burn their very first timeout. Now 1st and goal. He's back in pistol again. He'll take the snap, hand off the Carr to go right up the middle, and Carr will get brought down inside the 1-yard line for, I believe, the 2nd time today. They would burn their 2nd timeout following that play. So now it's 2nd and goal. He comes back with 2 running backs in the backfield. It's a read option, and Smith is blown up in the backfield for a loss of 4. They do not burn their final timeout on that play, so the clock is still running. He comes back in a pistol formation from the 4-yard line. Smith will take the snap and look to pass. A quick throw to the end zone caught by Rucker. Touchdown Florida Atlantic, and they are now up 35-7. We have 1 minute and 28 seconds to try to do something here on offense. We'll take the snap, and on the first play, not see anyone come open, and he got absolutely leveled. A loss of 7. That would bring up a 2nd and 17. Cox out of shotgun will take the snap and drop back to pass. And once again, not seeing anyone come open, and that's going to fall incomplete. On 3rd and 17, can we move the ball? Cox will take the snap, and we're going to look to throw this one deep downfield. That one will be caught by Daniels for the first down, a gain of 29. We do still have all 3 timeouts. Back in shotgun again. Cox will take the snap and look to pass. We'll throw this one to the outside, caught by Barnes, who will be brought down for a short gain and will burn our first timeout. Now a 2nd and 6. Cox back in shotgun. He'll take the snap and look to pass. We're going to throw downfield. That'll be caught by Hughes, but it's knocked out of his hands. That brings up a 3rd down again. Cox back in shotgun. A quick throw over the middle is caught by Daniels for another first down, a gain of 15. The clock is still running now, under 30 seconds to play. Cox out of shotgun will take the snap and look to pass. We'll throw this one over the middle, and that's dropped by Overrocker. Cox comes back out in pistol. We'll take the snap and look to pass. A quick throw to the outside, caught by Davis. Davis makes one man miss and is brought down inside the 20 and will burn our 2nd timeout. With 17 seconds to go, Cox back in shotgun will take the snap, and we're going to throw this one to the outside. That'll be caught by Whitfield, who cuts upfield for an 11-yard gain and the first down. Running the no-huddle offense now. About 10 seconds to go. Cox will take the snap. A quick throw over the middle, caught by Davis, and he's into the end zone. Touchdown SCU. We make it 35-14. 1st and 10 with 3 seconds to go in the half. They have 1 play remaining. Smith will take the snap. He's going to look to pass deep downfield, and can we get something good here? It is caught, and he is into the end zone. That is obviously not good. What the hell happened? If it could go wrong in that first half, it pretty much did. Now 1st and 10. Back in shotgun. Cox with the first play of the second half. It'll be a screen out to Overrocker on the outside, who will try to spin out some defenders and end up with the first down. Now with 1st and 10, Cox back in pistol. He'll take the snap and look to pass. And going to the outside. We're going to try to go deep downfield, but never mind. We're just going to take off with Eli Cox for the first down, and he is brought down for a 16-yard gain. An 8-yard pass to Manny Hughes on the next play leads to a 2nd and 2. Cox out of pistol will drop back to pass. A quick throw to the outside is caught by Davis, who will try to cut upfield and get brought down to the 30. A gain of 8 on the play. Now a couple not so great plays later, it is 3rd and 17. Cox back in shotgun will drop back to pass, looking to go downfield. We're going to try to get this one to Barnes, but that's going to be intercepted on the play. And Florida Atlantic has another turnover today and will be brought down at about the 35. Believe me, I know that was a dumb decision to throw that ball. I was just trying to force it downfield to try to keep the drive alive. Now 1st and 10. They'll come out with an option play. It's a toss to the outside, caught by Carr, who will cut upfield and get out of bounds for a 5-yard gain. That brings up a 2nd and 5. He comes back in shotgun again from the 40-yard line. Smith will take the snap, hand off to Carr, who will have the first down behind some great blocking into SCU territory. 1st and 10. Florida Atlantic back in shotgun now. He'll take the snap, and Smith will look to pass. A throw to the outside, caught by another Smith, who has the first down, brought down near the 30. A 6-yard run from Smith on the next play brings up a 2nd and 4. Now he hands off to Carr to go right up the middle for the first down, brought down inside the 15. A gain of 11 that time. 1st and 10, back in shotgun here. Smith will take the snap, hand off to Green up the middle, and Green has some good blocking. Is brought down inside the 1, but there is a flag, so they're going to move this a half yard closer. First and goal from about the quarter-yard line here. Smith will take the snap. It's hand up to Green, and he somehow won't get into the end zone. No gain on the play. That brings up a second and goal. Somehow I think they're even closer to the goal line. Smith will take the snap. It's an option play, and Remsburg will walk in completely untouched, and they will make it 49-14. First and 10. Cox back in shotgun to start the next drive. Will take the snap, and a quick throw over the middle, caught by Davis for the first down. A gain of 11. First and 10. Cox back in shotgun here. It'll be a read option. He'll keep it himself. And he does have some solid blocking yet again and gets a 10-yard gain. Now Cox lines up under center with Hill in at running back. Cox will take the snap, a quick throw over the middle, caught by Hughes for the quick and easy first down. A couple incomplete passes later, and we are now facing a 3rd and 10. Cox out of shotgun will drop back to pass. And another throw over the middle will be caught by Barnes for the first down into Florida Atlantic territory. Cox now back in a 5-wide set. He'll take the snap and looks a pass. And we're going to step up in the pocket, break away from that sack, and finally get rid of it downfield. That'll be caught by Downing for the first down. He'll fight his way down inside the 10. What kind of play was that from our offense? I think that play might legitimately be in the running for best play that we've had in this series. Now first and goal from the 7. It'll be a counter play to Overrocker, and he's hit in the backfield, a loss of 2. Now a second and goal as we begin the 4th quarter. Cox will take the snap, a quick throw to the outside, and that's caught by Whitfield into the end zone. Touchdown SCU. We make it 49-21. They would begin this drive with a 10-yard run from Carr. Now on 2nd and inches, it's a read option. Smith will keep himself to the outside. He has the first down, brought down for a 9-yard gain. First and 10, out in the pistol formation. Smith will get hit in the backfield and brought down for a loss of 3, I believe, by Mike Snyder. Now on 2nd and 13, they're back in shotgun. Smith will take the snap, hand up to Carr, who's going to be met immediately by Starks and brought down. Now a 3rd and 12, back in shotgun again. Smith will look to pass. It's a screen to the outside. It's caught by Green. He has a blocker in front of him and easily has the first down, brought down near the 35, but there is a flag, so let's see what this is going to be. It's clipping on Florida Atlantic, so bring that play back. He'll take the snap, and Smith will look to pass. Standing in the pocket, he's under pressure, and throws it away at the last second, but finds Johnson downfield for a gain of 35 and the first down. Had he held on to that pass for another second, Michael Starks was right in his face, but now it's 2nd and 7 following a 3-yard run. Smith comes out in pistol. He'll drop back to pass, and he lobs it to the outside, and that will be intercepted by Monroe. And are we going to have a pick 6 down the sideline here? Across the 50, 40, 35, 30, and nobody's going to get him. Touchdown, South City. Will make it 49-28 from Darren Monroe. And I could be wrong here, but I believe that is our first defensive touchdown, at least our first pick 6 of this entire series. Now Smith will take the snap, looking to rebound, and he's going to load up and go deep downfield, and that should have been another interception. 2nd and 10 now with 5:18 to go. He's back in shotgun. He'll send his tight end in motion. Smith will take the snap and looks to pass. He throws over the middle, caught by Harrison for the first down. That's a gain of 14. A couple plays later, and they face a 3rd and 2 with 4:35 to go in the game. Smith back in shotgun here. He'll take the snap and looks to pass. He's going to throw this one over the middle, and that'll be caught by Downs for a gain of 16 and the first down. A new set of downs. Smith out of shotgun will drop back to pass. He steps up and finds Downs over the middle for the first down, who breaks the tackle and will be forced out of bounds at about the 12. A quick run from Green on the next play brings up a 2nd and 7 now from inside the 10-yard line. Smith will keep himself, and he stiff arms one defender to the outside, pitches it to Remsburg, who breaks the tackle and will get in for his 2nd touchdown today and make it 56-28. We jump into the SCU drive. It's 3rd and 15. Cox will take the snap. I'm going to throw this one downfield. He's got Davis, who will make the catch, who is pretty open and will be forced out of bounds in Florida Atlantic territory. A gain of 33. Under 30 seconds to go. We're going to drop back and send everybody deep and go deep downfield for Barnes, but he overthrows him. Possibly just one play left in the game. On 4th and 5, Cox will take the snap. And we're going to throw this one deep down the middle, once again intended for Barnes, and it will fall incomplete. Your final score of today's game is 56-28. This game was never really close. After the first drive where I saw our offense was not going to get any rhythm, our quarterback started 1 of 6. I figured this game was completely over, and we finally found some rhythm on offense, but it clearly wasn't enough. And we did get a defensive touchdown today, which is pretty big. But yeah, we fall to 0-5 on the season, and our next game is against Alabama. Final stats for today: Eli Cox goes 24 for 41, 284 yards, 2 touchdowns, and 3 interceptions. On the ground, Cox ran for 34 yards and a touchdown. Overrocker got 21 yards on 6 carries. And receiving, Reggie Davis had a pretty solid day, 6 for 96 and a touchdown. Overrocker caught 5 passes, but the only other one to get a touchdown was Lonnie Whitfield, but he also dropped 3 passes today. Our safety, Scott Flanagan, led the team in tackles with a total of 12. Tackles for loss goes to Michael Starks, and sacks goes to Jalen Shelley, the true freshman defensive tackle, who got the 1 sack that forced a fumble, and then Darren Monroe got the pick 6 on the day. Quarterback Brian Smith goes 15 for 19, 283 yards, 2 touchdowns, 1 interception. He only had 1 incomplete pass until the pick 6, obviously threw a couple more after that. On the ground, Keon Carr, 18 carries, 131 and 2 scores. Brian Smith, 13 for 86 and 2 scores. And Steve Rimsberg had 2 carries for 2 touchdowns. Receiving, no one really gashed us. Actually, Harrison seemed to. 3 for 94 and a touchdown. And then Cornelius Rucker caught a touchdown. I do have a bit of recruiting news. We have now landed 2 offensive linemen. We have 1-star guard Thomas Bolden and 2-star guard Daryl Alvarez. So maybe next season we can start to actually run the ball a little bit more consistently, that we're not using mostly walk-ons along the offensive line. But our next game is against number 3 Alabama. Obviously they are undefeated on the season, and they are going to have 95, 97, and 93. That should be a fun matchup.